We are a generation of goddamn degenerates. Some of you niggas sold drugs to your aunts and to your uncles. For most of y'all, the most famous people in your family was drug dealers and killers. We are a generation of degenerates. A generation of people that hate everybody that came before them. The smokers in our family that wasted their life smoking crack in the 80s and the 90s, doing pills in the 2000s. These is our parents. Yeah, we gotta love them, but we don't give a fuck about them. We don't give a shit about these people. We want to be as separate from them as possible. We want to know more and let them know that we know more because anything that they did had to be wrong. The mental illness that was kicked down the can, pushed down the road. We grew up in the house with it. Generate generation after generation, niggas easily think they cursed. They want to blame somebody for their degenerate behavior. They want to blame somebody because they most famous niggas in their family is killers and drug dealers. Degenerate behavior. It's a long list of reasons why this generation will never be good for nothing. Every excuse in the world. I mean, you want to meet a nigga who got a good reason for their present situation? It's these degenerate ass niggas. These degenerate ass niggas that don't give a fuck about their parents and only love their grandparents. You ever see a whole country full of niggas who hate their parents but love their grandparents? It skipped a generation. And now you think you different. But you a degenerate too. Yeah, you the degenerate. Just like your mama, just like your daddy. Y'all niggas don't understand why you are like you are. It's your mama's fault. You get it from your mama. Yeah, you do. Yep. She used to party on the weekends. She knew all the rap songs. She used to play the rap songs in the car. All the curse words and everything. And you heard them all. Yeah, fuck that bitch. I'm the queen, bitch. I'm the shit. You the little bitch. You the queen, bitch. You the shit. And you grew up a toxic queen bitch. Yep. How that dick feel? Probably the only time you feel like you worth something. You a degenerate. I know. That's the only time, niggas feel like they doing something when they getting it out of bitch, when they playing a bitch. Why? Because hey, don't nobody else give a fuck about us. We degenerates, right? The people at home, they too busy living their best life. Like, we didn't grow up around those selfish niggas. Nah, I get it. Your mom had fun. Your mama was popping. Your mama was in the mix, huh? Your daddy was in jail. He was getting big money. He was a baller. I get it. I ain't give a fuck about you. Condom pop. She said it was cheaper to keep her. Couldn't afford the BO. And here you are. Degenerate ass. That's what we dealing with. A whole generation of mistakes, a whole generation of pop condoms, a whole generation, right? Parents wasn't out being no motherfucking teachers, teachers association. Nah, that's not what your parents was doing. Your parents was getting high. Your parents was getting high as a mother. Yes, they was. Nobody care about your dumb ass, you degenerate ass motherfucker. Like you social service ass having social worker knowing your name, worried more about you than your parents. Degenerate. Boy, I wish somebody could do something for you. Welcome to this generation. Oh yeah, it don't seem so bad when everybody on the block is fucked up. Everybody on the block, parents getting high. Everybody on the block don't got. It ain't no problem. We all degenerates. We all not expecting much. And we all don't want shit. We just take what we can get. You know what I mean? Cut a corner here, cut a corner there. Shit. Nobody expect nothing from me. Fuck them talking about. You know? That's the mentality. This is the degenerate. This is the average young man. This is the average young woman. Comfortable. Doing bad by herself. Because she's going to do bad. We know that. That's a given. We're going to do bad. This is degenerates. The fuck you mean? We're going to do bad, but baby, I could do bad by myself. Shout out to you and your depression and your bipolar state. And your danger zone. And you're looking for a high value man. Shout out to you. Kudos to your degenerate ass. Your daddy not gonna find you a husband. Your daddy don't give a fuck who marry you. You better hope somebody show up at your wedding, let alone pay for a wedding. With your degenerate ass. Oh yeah. Did you have fun hoeing around in your 20s? To be honest. Was the dick good? Like seriously. Was the pussy good? Yes. Young man, did you have fun hoeing around? Yeah, I know. Hey, we don't love these hoes. And we don't love ourselves either. But hey, it's the degenerates. You know what I mean? It's the life. It's the life. I didn't choose this life. Shit chose me. I didn't pick my parents. It's the way it is. I'm not making excuses for being a goddamn degenerate. And y'all need to stop too. You a degenerate, baby. For real. Your baby daddy knows it. That's why y'all not together. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying it's a secret. It's a male thing. It's a men thing. Men know. Yeah, he told us in the locker room that yeah, he's just some regular degenerate ass bitch. You know what I mean? I thought she was different, but no. You didn't know. You're not different. There is no difference between these toxic ass degenerates. Because the more clothes you wear, the probably the freakier and the sluttier you've been used to hiding yourself. Yeah, I know you were touched on as a child. Stop it. Why are you playing? Who touched on you first? Was it your uncle? Was it your cousin? Who taught you how to take that dick? Who was it? Was it your Paul? Oh my god, you're a real degenerate. This is come on, let's be honest and shit. Hmm? Was it your best friend? Hmm? Is that who you used to practice on? Hmm? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know, these endless body counts and shit. You know, when do you count your first sex? Your first time? Is it the fourth time or the fifth time? When do you count it as one, as the first one? You know, when you were, no, not the first. See, when I wanted to give it away, when I really wanted to give it away, that was the first time I was a virgin. All the other times and shit, just regular degenerate behavior, right? You can forget that and shit. Yeah, man, I get it. I get it. I understand. We live in a fairy tale. You're not a degenerate. You're just a normal. You're just a normal. Your mom doesn't smoke crack. She just likes to party. No, no, your dad wasn't in jail. Nope, sorry. He was in boarding school. Yep. Keep telling yourself that shit. Keep practicing this degenerate ass behavior. Keep getting these degenerate ass results. Nah, there's no one to blame because these niggas took the bait. These niggas had the time of their life because your mama was in a Freaknik video and shit. But showing all our booty cheeks out the car right now, peach tree with that peaches out. She had the time of her life. Don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at her. See what I'm saying? Like y'all little kids out here growing up thinking that somebody should be giving a fuck about y'all. That's how y'all. That's how y'all got into this predicament. Thinking somebody care. I know I like to make fun of niggas that's out here looking for somebody to love them. Cause they mommy and they daddy ain't love them. Yeah, these niggas don't. Like I say, you have to understand the revelation. The revelation is so simple. Think about this degenerate shit. The revelation. The revelation is so simple, right? Everybody say, like, everybody say, my grandmama said I was an Indian. Well, what your mama say? What your daddy say? Oh, you don't talk to them niggas. You don't believe them niggas. They some degenerates. Fuck did your mama say? I bet she said shit. She was getting high. What your daddy say? That nigga was in jail. And here you are trying to find yourself, ass nigga. We trying to find nigga. You in jail without the bail. You was getting high at school days. Thomas, so we lost our history. No, but grandmom said these other niggas is these other niggas ain't listening. These other niggas degenerates. Hmm. These other niggas grew you up in a toxic cesspool. These other niggas let the TV raise ya. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers grew up with the television as babysitters and cell phones as babysitters and shit. Here, play with this, play with this, play with this, play with this. Here, give it this, give it this. Watch this, watch this. Yep, fucked up your attention span with this motherfucker. Like, you can't sit still, ass nigga. You an ADHD. You waiting for commercial break and shit. Your weird ass, degenerate ass mentality and shit. You can't blame nobody. Your parents took the bait, buddy. For real, we gotta be honest and shit. I don't want to hear nobody else talk about my grandmama said, where was your mama at? Where was your daddy at? Fuck your grandma. She raised some degenerate ass niggas. Like your grandma raised a bunch of fuck niggas. She raised a slut bucket and she raised a whole nigga. Like this is some degenerate ass shit. All y'all niggas probably living with y'all grandmama. This crack baby ass generation and shit. This degenerate ass motherfucking world we got here. Where everybody holding on grandma tits and shit. Grandma, I'm saying grandma. Nigga, that ain't your mama. No, your mama that slut bitch that we be running trains on for rocks and shit. Your dad that nigga that be fixing cars for rocks. Yeah, nigga, all y'all niggas dads ain't drug dealers. Some of y'all niggas was the motherfucking customers. Yeah, nigga, you online right now. ADD, social security ass nigga, degenerate. Happily, right? Happily, niggas sitting there getting that check, right? Grew up in the fucking system and shit, right? Get a check every month. Can't wait to have some kids so they can get more checks. Yes. Degenerate behavior at its best. All because of your mama and shit. All because of your mama. That's what we got to blame. She knew better. Yeah, the bitch knew better. Grandma taught her better. Oh shit. Grandma said we Indians. Grandma said we Indians. I said, y'all goddamn degenerates. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With crackhead tendencies and shit. Bipolar motherfucking man. Yes you are. Yes you are, my loved ones. My degenerate counterparts. We grew up in this motherfucker. We didn't make it. Nah, we didn't choose like for our parents to be getting money, going to work, sending niggas to daycares and shit, and get set. You nigga, you know what I mean? You don't know your parents. Let's be honest. You don't know these niggas. I mean, how poor is your parents? Your parents so poor they picked you up from school every day, or these niggas was at work. I mean, what's going on? Like, let's be honest. These niggas go to work every day, and you know you had to find your own way home. Some shit. You had to make it past the bullies and sit there and find something to eat by yourself, or was your mom in the house all day with you and shit, telling you to be quiet while she on live and shit? Like, nah, your mom ain't nowhere around, nigga. Your dad really ain't nowhere around and shit, unless he's a super degenerate. Shout out to the super degenerate ass niggas and shit. Nope. If you had half-ass parents, the motherfuckers was nowhere around. They had to get to the money. I'm getting to the money. I'm getting to the money. You know what I mean? Here, go to daycare, nigga. Here, go to this after-school program. Here, nigga. Here's the key. Let yourself in. What you doing with the little girl? Why the little girl in my house? I'm having no little girls in my house. Why you got people in my house? I'm at work. I got people in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck what a nigga grow up and leave the house for and shit. Think about that. You and a motherfucker by yourself and shit, right? Like, you really think it's your house and shit. You come home from school, ain't nobody there. You wake up in the morning, ain't nobody there. Fuck, I gotta move out for. Y'all gotta move and shit. Y'all niggas ain't never here.
Shit, nigga. Mm-mm. But yeah, get them girls out my house. Why you got them girls in my house? Because y'all don't talk about sex. But I see it on TV. You know, TV that y'all get to babysit me. Yeah, I see that. So I had to bring this girl in here so she can show me meme on the side. Yeah, because she's a degenerate. I mean, seriously. She cute and she pretty, but boy, she be doing some things in her young age. I can only imagine who who touched on her. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, taught her. Ain't that a bitch? Oh yeah, man. I can remember. I can remember the foster child. How many of y'all remember the foster child? Mm, Stop fronting. You the foster child, nigga. You the freaky foster child, nigga. Stop it. Yes, you are with your degenerate ass. You might as well have been a freaky foster child. They kept shipping you around from house to house. When does it stop, bro? Huh? You gotta stop lying to yourself. Niggas gotta stop lying to themselves. I get it. You accepted that you ain't shit, but you don't know why you ain't shit. You've accepted that, hey, maybe this ain't for me, and I just ain't my luck. But you gotta understand why, brother. This ain't. Listen, man. The whole fucking country, the whole country of American blacks is goddamn degenerates, brother. I mean, listen. You're just one. You're just one. Don't get all excited and shit because you're nobody and your life has no meaning. You should just get money and fuck bitches. I know. Just get all the money you can. Fuck all the bitches you can. And guess what? You're still gonna feel meaningless and empty inside. Just degenerate ass shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? You're just doing the same thing your dad did. He had fun. He enjoyed his life. Right? What do you got? Arrested? Right? What do you got? Fired? What do you got? A pension? What does your dad have? He's got it. That's your example. Do that. Yep. What your mom got? Look at her. Her fine ass. Do what she's doing. Do it all. Do everything she's doing. Just exactly like she's doing. That's the best hope you got. Your degenerate ass. Because see, we think our grandparents are something special, but our parents don't. Our parents ain't trying to hear none of that shit. That's what I'm saying. Look at your mother, bitch. Y'all want to hate on y'all parents and shit because they had their fun. Yeah, they had their fun. You ain't worth shit. You ain't worth them stopping no show. You ain't worth like you have to understand. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all kids. Y'all broke condoms, and y'all motherfucking niggas that didn't pull out. I'm sorry. There is no love for the little black boy. There is no love for the little black girl. They had to tell you Black Lives Matter because everyone knows. Everyone knows it does it. No fucking Black Lives Matter. Degenerate lives don't matter, bro. It doesn't. They don't. You don't. The whole idea, like, the whole idea of the forgotten. Like some of these niggas, bro, like I say, your parents hate your grandparents and your grandfathers. Soon as they got away from them niggas, they changed their name. I'm Muhammad. I'm Abdullah. I am Ismail Bajab. I am Sharif Adim. I am Ishmael. Like these niggas got a million ways to spit on their dead ancestors, and that's the truth in 2024. That other shit is not the truth. The truth is, my name is Amin Tunatin Kamen Ray Shabala Palapa. Fuck Jamal. Don't call me Thomas. Don't call me Noah. Don't call me what my mama called me. That bitch don't know shit. You know, we all know this now. We know this now. We know our parents realized that our mama, that they mama was a dumb bitch when they found Malcolm X and they found the Honorable Elijah Little or Pool, pardon me. When they found the Honorable Pool, Mr. Pool. Niggas got knee deep in the pool. They was like, this grandma bitch need to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. I'ma change my name. Oh yeah, I don't need that name that this bitch gave me, that this nut ass nigga gave me. My name is Jamal, motherfucker. My name is Kwame, motherfucker. This old country shit them bitches is on. Cornbread and collard green shit. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. This country ass, bumpkin ass family shit. No. These is the niggas that raised you. The degenerates, the motherfuckers that knew that everybody before them was lying pieces of shit. That's your mama. She's a Pan African, and we love us. Don't front, bitch. Don't front now, nigga. Don't front. That Pan African lady raised you. She went to work every day and kissed them crackers in the mouth. You fuck, nigga. Don't turn your back now because she turned her back on her grandmama, and she wants you to call her Akila or he wants you to call her sister, sister Bashir, or some shit. No, I respect that lady. Yeah, whatever her and her grandmama that told you was Indian went through. Listen, she know enough to know that that bitch was a liar. She know enough to know that your grandmama ain't know shit, wouldn't do shit if shit smacked her in the motherfucking face. She knows it. Why you think these niggas quick and jumped up into that Malcolm X shit, that old Sunni Muslim shit? These niggas fall into these motherfucking Hebrew Israelites because they parents is goddamn degenerates, bro. They parents is fucking fuck niggas. You know it. I know it. They don't. We don't have to stop. We don't have to keep lying to ourselves. I mean, the worst nigga in the world right now. The worst nigga in the world right now is some niggas talking about they grandmom is an Indian. He just told me everything about his whole family. I mean, do you understand the degenerate behavior and shit? That's what you saying. You go in this motherfucker and tell your mama that raised you. No, mama called me Khalil. You dumb bitch. No, mama, my name is Jabari. You stupid ass cunt. The fuck you mean calling me by some name you gave me after your grandfather, after your great great grandfather was a goddamn warrior chief. We don't know nothing about them niggas. We from Africa. We lost family. Whole bunch of you got a whole generation of motherfuckers named Jamal, Khalil, degenerate ass, homeless ass niggas wondering where they from. You ain't gonna never be shit, Umar. You know what I mean? Like I understand that grown ass man talking about he gonna change his name to Tyreek and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, his mama ain't named him that. He a degenerate. These is degenerates. They think they mama's a dumbass bitch. And they don't respect the name that she got. She ain't connected to no fucking source. She ain't got no plan. This bitch ain't spiritual or nothing. She ain't heard the voice of God. This bitch ain't got no royal bloodline. I want to disconnect from all this shit, man. Degenerate behavior. Welcome to America. Welcome to a nigga named Umar's world and shit. You know what I'm saying? walking around here saying fuck everybody in my family, fuck everybody that loved me and had 9 months to come up with a goddamn name. A motherfucker that looked at me and said, "Who done come back?" And then I grow up and delineate, degenerate, motherfucker. Yeah, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. This whole generation of Muhammad's and Tariqs and and Jamals and you so smart ass nigga and shit. Yeah, you so smart and everybody before you was dumb as shit. Thank you for letting us know that your grandma was an Indian, but your mama's a piece of shit. Your daddy probably in jail and is a piece of shit. Shit skipped a generation. It's a degenerate prevalence. It's the intricate ways you know more, motherfucker. I know you know more. You just know every goddamn thing, huh, Jamal? Yeah, nigga. It's not my fault and shit. Somewhere along the line, grandma was the last real nigga. One day it happened. Your dad was a 5%er. You know, you just wake up one day, lost 95% of your whole Indian and shit. I'm 5%. Call me Malik. Call me Malik's son. You know what I'm saying? Call me Rock'em God and Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Yeah, that's my new name. Fuck that, nigga. You walking down the street and you let a motherfucker trick you out your money for some magic beans. Motherfucker tricked him out his bloodline for some magic beans. Oh yes, Jack. You better get you some magical beans. Don't call me Jack no more. My name ain't Jack. I'm Jamal. Yeah, man. That's what's going on and shit. We grew up underneath some niggas that knew it all. And now we think we know it all and shit. We think we know it all. With your degenerate ass. Like you starting from a motherfucking bad spot, guys. I'm telling you, bro, the 90s was great. It just wasn't good for you. Sorry. But your mama and your daddy, they had fun during the 90s. Them motherfuckers was out there voting for Bill Clinton and shit, playing the sax and shit. They was having fun, man. It was free love, free sex, boy. They was fucking. They was fucking. And, you know, you accidentally came with your, you know, just another degenerate. Just another degenerate. So don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Because your parents ain't shit. Don't blame them. It's not their fault. You know? Telling you. I blame your grandma. Fuck that. I know I just said grandma was the last real nigga left. No, but I think like your mom think. Grandma was a lying bitch. Grandma was a piece of shit and she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing. Y'all gotta understand that shit, bro. Your grandma is a lying piece of shit. Stop saying she was an Indian, please, because we can't prove it. Your mom name is Muslim. She part of the. She's a Greek. She's a you know she's a Pan African, bro. Stop it. These motherfuckers ain't Indians.
Grandma was a liar. She got it mistaken. How about that? We'll be nice. The bitch was mistaken. So stop saying this shit because like this degenerate ass generation is delusional. They delusional and shit. A motherfucker think he like we don't know you from the projects. We don't know you. You got all these tattoos and piercings on your face, and we can't take you nowhere. How you high value when you tat it up? Yeah, it looks cute. It looks very Amazonish, very savage. I could take you to savage places. We could have a ball. But don't be upset because we can't do anything past degenerate behaviors. You looking like a degenerate. We having degenerate conversations, baby. You only talking about rappers and fucking and and money. We not talking about creating and building. We talking about spending and pleasure. Degenerate behavior. We living in toxicity. We indulging in self gratification. This is degenerate behavior. This is the same shit your mama did. It's the same shit your daddy did. They was out for self, just like we are, baby. We got to get this money. You know what I'm saying? So let's not sit here and lie to each other and shit. Let's not sit here and lie. The new plan, see, like again, we degenerates, bro. The whole all your friends, everybody around you is birds of a feather. It's on some degenerate shit. Niggas will be whatever they want, whatever it serves them, bro. Like I say, don't hey man, they only fucking Hebrews cause of promised land. Niggas only fucking down with this shit for reparations and shit. You got the you got the you got the trick degenerate. Like I mean, with this never ending ass prize and shit. You got the trick degenerate because y'all don't have no fucking values. Y'all wasn't taught values. The TV don't teach you values. And we just said your parents wasn't there. So you don't have a value. You don't have worth. You got pussy. You got dick. You slinging it and you catching it, right? That makes you feel whole. That makes you feel complete because there's nothing else to you. There's nothing else to you. These bills they got to get paid, And you can never let them see you sweat. So you gonna put on the front. Oh yeah, we gonna, man, put on the face. Why not? Everybody out here degenerates. Who gives a fuck? But you ain't gonna let them see you doing bad with your degenerate ass. Willing to do whatever it takes. With your degenerate ass. And that's reality, man. I love life. I love reality. I can live in it. People don't want to live in reality. People want to be stuck. I can't be stuck. This is a good for nothing generation. We don't have role models and shit. We hate our old heads, bro. I'm telling you, this shit was so easy to do because these motherfuckers don't respect the old heads. I knew that. I was telling y'all, we don't need no old heads around because one, they not gonna lead us nowhere. And then two, the niggas don't respect them. Like, if motherfuckers start coming out here preaching this dumb shit, they be like, where the fuck you been at? What you been doing? Now all of a sudden you got the light and shit. Fuck. So it's like we know where you been at. What you been doing and shit, huh? Okay, you been fucking with these crackers and shit. You been enjoying the fruits of kissing a white man in the mouth. I understand. So I was the first one. I understand. I did it. I was that guy. Yeah, I'm not talking to my parents and all them shits because I'm not. I'm really not. They're degenerates. They had their time. They got their money. They're enjoying their life like they always do. It's their time, right? It's their life. This is what I was taught to do. Get it for yourself, kid. You know, it's nothing out here but air and opportunity. Degenerate behavior. No, what do you mean? What are you talking about? They love you. Yeah, they love you. But if you came between their money, what's gonna happen? Think about it. If you gonna make a nigga lose a job, what you think gonna happen? You fuck a motherfucker pension. What you think gonna happen? They fuck around and kill you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and throw you out the house at 12. Nigga, put you up for adoption or some shit. Cause these niggas is gonna eat. These niggas is going to not give a fuck about grandmom going back to grandmom house. Your mom ain't moving with grandmom. She gonna do what she gotta do. She'll send you back to grandmom, right? That's what I was saying. A lot of y'all niggas grew up with grandmom because your mama ain't going back there. She gotta be down bad, 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 super bad, probably broken leg and almost near death and need recovery to go back to that bitch. But she'll send the kids there. They'll let you stay with dad's grandmoms, but dad don't live there, right? Or do dad live in the basement? Dad be fucking bitches in the basement because dad dad's so generated. Like, boy, welcome to America, where your mom is a dumb bitch and your grandma ain't shit. Welcome to America, where you'll change your name in front of the motherfucker that gave it to you, dumb bitch. Welcome to America. Yeah, I'll wipe my ass with everything. You thinking? Like, think about it though. Like, on some degenerate ass shit. Like, you got niggas that are mixed the dope, blur the lines, or say degenerate, I say delineate. But if you was to say a nigga that take and change your name, if I was Sarah Rector, right? And she had a son, and her son was David Rector, right? David Rector is heir to a fortune like a motherfucker. And he meet a nigga walking, standing on a corner, spitting some "we from Africa" shit, right? David Rector says, "You're right. Let me change my name to Malcolm X. Let me, I don't need a last name. I'll just have an X." He says, "No, let me change my last name to Yasharala Holakara. Nah, nah, nah. I'll change my last name to Ali." You know what I'm saying? So now, Sarah Rector's son is nowhere to be found. And the reason why Sarah Rector had the money was because she was a fucking rector. Oh wow. Yep, because the rectors were old. Ain't no more rectors. They gave up on this shit. They degenerated. Oh, they call it delineated. He delineated from his fucking fortunes, right? So who's switching up from their fortune but bums and degenerates? No one. We understand. You know what I mean? Who's sitting there going back and looking their mom straight in the face and saying, "My new name is Kareem Abdul, bitch." This world is a beautiful. This world is a beautiful. Mm. I hate this degenerate ass behavior, this degenerate ass system of system that we call society. This is just degenerate behavior given to us by degenerate parents from a degenerate th- thought process, my nigga. Like, again, you have to, bro. I understand. I understand. I do understand. You know best. You know everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really do know everything. You know what you should be doing. You know, right? You know. And that's where we all are degenerates. Like it ain't no motherfucking. I get it, bro. I get it. I mean, motherfuckers want to make their own fortune. Niggas want to make their own fucking legacy, and it just takes us deeper into the generation. It takes us deeper. Like, yo, bro, the white man ain't no problem, man. The white man ain't the devil and shit. Oh, the white man ain't the devil. I mean, theoretically, as far as etymology, but like, the devil is this is a concept. You know what I'm saying? The devil is a concept that you know it's just a concept that can be used and abused, and niggas are abused by that concept. Niggas are abused by the concept of thinking that somebody made your mama a drug addict besides that she tried it and she liked it. Oh, but if she couldn't try it, she wouldn't have liked it. That's true. If she couldn't try it, she wouldn't have liked it. So we just have to accept the fact that she's so weak that she had to try it, and that if we don't hold it back from her, she gonna try it. It's some bleach under the motherfucking sink. Do we need to lock that up too? Cause she might try it. Like it's a rough reality. It's a harsh understanding. This is where we are. We gonna keep being upset, or we gonna look around and handle the fucking reality. We gonna handle the reality. You have to admit, everybody here think they know better. That is the reason why. Again, I'm telling you, that's the reason why you change your name, my nigga. Not your avatar, but why you telling motherfuckers to call you some Muslim shit, some African shit, because you know better than the motherfuckers that raised you. This is degenerate behavior. We don't want to be like the people that came before us for whatever reasons, bro. I don't give a fuck. But y'all gotta admit this shit. We do not like the people who came before us. I don't. I mean, I don't want to. I don't give a fuck about no ancestors. Like that's why this whole history shit is so boring and so fucking not worth talking about, because you don't know none of these niggas. Let's deal with the niggas you know. Talking about, you know, shit. I ain't saying you got to like everything about a nigga, but you gotta know what the fuck you don't like. You gotta know what about this nigga is you. How much of your parents are you? How much of your degenerate ass family is you? Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, none of these niggas got ambition or dreams except to get money and get pussy. That's the only thing we told. That's the only thing we told. Like, you have to understand, it's something about a nigga that can make him not trust the people that raised him, bro. It's something. It's something about a nigga. And I don't know what it is. We know these niggas. I get it. I get it. We know these niggas. I understand. But for whatever the fucking reason is, we don't trust these niggas. We don't like these niggas. And every chance we get, we try to get far away from the niggas that raised us.
everything about our fucking history and past might as well be a goddamn lie because we hate it. So we hate it. So we hate it. So and we hate these people. You got to hate these people. You should. I'm telling you, every time I hear a nigga say something about a grandma and only about a grandma, only about a grandpa, like that's only what niggas respond to. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, I ain't gonna get upset about that nigga saying it because he gotta say it. She gotta say it because that's all niggas respond to. Cause they know that that was the last motherfucker. If you know what I mean, if it was even like, why are we cursed to have only grandparents, the last motherfuckers? Like I'm telling you, your mama gonna kick you out your house. She's gonna send you to live with your grandma. That's degenerate behavior. You know what? See, like like I say, bro. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Everything about our grandmoms was the opposite of what these young bitches is on. These young moms and these new grandmoms, they don't fuck with the I. Cause see, we don't understand what they think is reality. Like 9 times out of 10, let me just do this. 8 times out of 10, your grandma wasn't married. Your grandma had kids by different men. That's the opposite of what these young bitches is on, what these moms is on, what these dads is on. These moms is trying to get married to one man. These moms is trying to have kids by one man, right? Your grandma, she didn't have that culture, bro. She grew up in a matriarchal culture where the kids was the woman's and the woman's, like, and you have to understand, like, kids are valued. Back in the day, they used to send kids to go pick cotton. They used to send kids to go pick cherries and pick strawberries or whatever you could do to raise some money. You gonna send your kids. Niggas be like, I got kids. You see what I'm saying? So the woman had the kids, and that was her value. So if she could get, you know what I mean, like, you know, that was her value. And then people was dying in childbirth. You know what I'm saying? So if a woman had kids, they think, hey, well, at least she can have more. Because some women couldn't have kids. So it was like kids had a different value than we got today. And our parents don't see the same culture that our grandparents saw. So they see her as the enemy, as the dumb chick that don't go to church. She got the American Indian name that's not from the Bible. Your grandma's name ain't from no Bible. I can promise you that. You ain't gonna you better you can do a blue book index. You could do a codex, and you ain't gonna find your grandma name in there, cause she ain't on that shit. So your mama and your daddy, yeah, your mama, she trying to fall. She trying to get a nigga to fall in love, one nigga, and pay all the, like your mom. Yeah, like it's different, bro. It's different. Like again, like I like we would look at my parent and like my mom's and my generation would look at my grandparents, her mom, as degenerates. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. Like if again, if your mom ain't a Muslim and your dad's a Muslim, then your grandmom is a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? If your grandmom ain't a Hebrew and your dad is a Hebrew, then your grandmom was a degenerate. You know what I mean? Like this is how your parents seen them. This is how they seen their lifestyle. Multiple kids. Um, like do y'all know like the first, like again, the whole father shit is television. The first husband in the world in Black America was James Evans on Good Times. You know what I mean? Like, and he wasn't in the script because that wasn't necessarily a part of the family. So they looking at these motherfuckers like they don't have no father in the household. They ain't trying to have no father in the household, and these women just move from man to man. And your mom and our parents hate that. Hate that even happened. Like again, if you could ask your mom about, if they got the same brothers and sisters, they probably still feel embarrassed about that type of shit. I'm just saying, like, I understand it's probably whatever, whatever. But niggas be feeling embarrassed about having different dads and shit. And you know what I'm saying? So they didn't want that for you. And they didn't want that for, the next generation. They want all their kids to have the same dad, to grow up in the same house, and to live this old fairy tale Hollywood foreigner life. We gonna go to church on Sundays. We gonna go to mosque on Fridays. We gonna get dressed up and we gonna participate in this charade. Fuck what grandma talking about with her country ass and her kids by different men. Yeah, man. I had to be honest with yourself and shit. Everything your grandmom said was the opposite of what's popping today. Just like the Indian shit. Like for real. Like y'all gotta think like a nigga like we are just taught to just to separate ourselves from any history of ourselves. Like I said earlier, the livest nigga in your family is probably a drug dealer. Think about it. The nigga that everybody probably know, the most populous nigga, was probably some drug dealer gangster nigga, and y'all ashamed of it. I get it. Y'all don't feel like y'all got nothing in y'all families because y'all don't. Because y'all listen to these crackers, y'all believing what they tell you. Y'all need a Malcolm X and y'all need a Martin Luther King. Y'all need a sellout. Y'all need a nigga that's pushing everybody into this burning house, right? To feel proud about being from these fucking family. Cause until y'all get some niggas that participate in the fuck shit, till y'all get some niggas that participate in the theft of the land, y'all niggas gonna be ashamed of shit. Like degenerates and shit. You know? Like niggas that are like, like colonizers. Like niggas wanna be colonizers and shit. They don't wanna be from America, right? They don't wanna be non-Christian and shit. They wanna be Muslim. They want to be whatever these niggas is selling, is trading for magical beings. They gonna, like I said, motherfucker, give up on what they dumbass grandmom said. They dumbass mom said. Give up on that shit. But again, that's what I'm saying. I can't be mad, at them. You know, they went for self. They bit the apple and shit. And that's where we at. We had a generation for self, but everybody gonna get it. You gonna hate on the next nigga, even you know what I'm saying. Even if you got more than them niggas and shit, you still gonna hate. This is degenerate behavior. This is the type of shit that, you know, allows niggas to give up their family. Allows niggas to give up on a legacy, on a history, on fucking their true self for magic beans, for promised lands, fairy tales and shit. I was watching the Avatar and shit, Avatar 2, and the motherfuckers was like, they was cool, they was having fun, They was friendly, and it was just a little bit of mining after the Earthlings came. And then once they came, they like, man, it's like, yo, Earth is dying. Everybody from Earth has to come here. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like yeah, sometimes it be like that, my nigga. Earth is dying. Everybody from Earth got to come here. They don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. They're dying. And you have this beautiful country and this beautiful land. They're gonna do whatever they gotta do to live here, bro. If they gotta make you think that you not from here and that you are from somewhere else and you just got here too, and you should be happy to help somebody be here, because hey, listen, this is land. Nobody own, like, niggas come with a million excuses when their place is dying. When they can't live in their world anymore, they will never, you know what I'm talking about? They will live in your world and make you accept them. They have no choice. And that's the degenerate shit. Like, these niggas done forgot that these niggas, you know what I'm saying? They believe these niggas, and it's the avatar shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, like, you can't be mad at somebody who's a refugee that's trying to gain allies. You can't be mad at that. Like, that makes sense. It's only stupid to the person who would give up their shit to go be a refugee. Like, if you got something, why would you give it up to fuck with some niggas that ain't got nothing? They wouldn't give up their stuff to fuck with you. But you a degenerate. You're not understanding what you got. They tricked you. So you can't be mad at them because they don't have nothing. They need every little thing. And now you Jamal. Now you Abdul. Now you Ali or some shit. When you should have just respected the people that had you. And I get it. Some of these niggas named you Abdul. Some of these niggas named you Muhammad. Some of these niggas named you, you know what I'm saying? Umar. And that's why you gotta fuck around and be like, we don't have no history. We don't have no identity and shit. Man, I'm telling you, like, the history is the reason. Like, if a nigga could understand that the history is the reason. Like, history ain't real. History is fake. So a nigga say anything and give you any type of fake history to steal your land and shit, to make you a degenerate deeper and deeper. Like, this is a blueprint out of a brilliant book. Like I said, it was in the Avatar. You know what I mean? Like, this is they know what they doing and shit. These motherfuckers, they land is garbage. They have to come to America and make a way, make a new life. They're going to try to do their best to convert you to their cause. And to do that, you might have to delineate, right? You might have to be a degenerate. They got niggas fucked up. Like, it's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing, man. It's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing and shit. The niggas is just degenerates. No good. All we can do is get money. That's it. Like, I say, even with the even with the fucking the programs and all this bullshit these niggas be trying to do, a motherfucker will send you money and won't send you real support. Like,
I always was trying to avoid a nigga just sending me money without having a fucking a s like a knife in their hand or a gun in their hand. Like, nah, brother, don't send me on the battlefield. I need you to fight. I need you to fight wherever you are. Don't You can't send in your support. And that's what we've been doing and shit. Like it's like you can really buy your way into anything. You can buy your way into a tribe. You can buy your way into a fucking religion. You can buy your way into some stuff, but where does the work come in at? Where is the support? Like that's why I be saying like if you can find some people. I don't man, this shit is weird, bro. This shit is weird, man. I grew up in a weird world and shit. I grew up in a weird world. My mom called me. She was like, I was just at a funeral. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I'm at a funeral. And this lady, she was in all these organizations. She had started all of this stuff. And there was so many people at her funeral. And she was like, I felt like that. And she was cremated, you know? And she's like, I felt like it was my funeral. Like, that's crazy. Like, I felt like I was sitting there watching me. And I was saying, she's like, I'm basically like, do you think people would like remember me and support me and like and I was like, yeah, hell fucking yeah. No doubt. Shout out to her. Because again, like some people want to be remembered. Some people don't want to be forgotten and shit. You know what I'm saying? And but it's like by remember by who? Remember by who? Like that's the point of it all. That's the point of it all. I'm at a point right here is like this. Check this out. Like like I said the other day, like it don't make like I'm not just trying to be partying with people. I'm rich. Like I don't have to fuck around and have a party. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be it needs to be organized and structured and it don't need to be everybody's business. And that's just where I'm at with this shit. Like fuck it, bro. This is a bunch of weirdos out here in the world. A bunch of degenerates, a bunch of people that never have and never will. We already know it. I can waste my time. Y'all can waste your time, or I can build. I'm building and I'm not really tripping off of life, but I do understand that some people want to be forgotten. Some people have nothing to offer. Some people, most people come from toxic and degenerate backgrounds. We all do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of reasons not to be, not to represent. Like, that was the whole thing about this shit. Like, you're trying to calculate how can you create a wave, right? How do you create something where people get da 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 da? And like I say, I really was trying to do it so easy and make it where it couldn't be embarrassing, right? Because I wanted to win, right? Because that's what it was all about. I'm fuck y'all niggas at this point. Like it had to be about winning and losing, right? And that's why I was saying, like, y'all don't want to win. Y'all don't want to win. Like I want to win. Like fuck y'all niggas. And I get it. Y'all didn't want to win. Like motherfuckers don't care about winning. They ain't winners. Niggas ain't used to winning. They don't know what winning is. Like I say, like that's what I was trying to say. I'm trying to get niggas to feel like winners, but niggas ain't winners. Niggas is degenerates. Niggas don't have nothing to add on and nothing to give. And I know why. Hey, nobody expect nothing from us. Nobody gave a fuck about us. Nobody put us in places and spaces where we could blossom. I get it.
But we need to understand why. We all need to know. You know what I'm saying? We all need to know and shit. Like this ain't a new. This is a convo I've been holding for like since a month at least. I'll say that because this is like the most important thing. And now I can say I understand everything. I understand it all. I understand what it's gonna take, and I understand why everybody can't come. Why it's not even worth it. Like I say, like you gotta live in a world where like you let the dead bury the dead. Like for real. I know that seems weird, but if you are offended, then that was a lot. I mean, you went through a lot to get offended by that and shit. But yeah, bro, nigga, you gotta let the dead bury the dead. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy your living, right? That's what we here to do and shit. But I understand why niggas is dead. I understand. Like, I'm telling you, I get it, bro. This shit is funny to me. It's so funny to me. I get it. I've been laughing the whole day and making jokes because it's funny to me. We're toast. Niggas is toast. Niggas is toast. You can't put like, no. Okay, cool. You can't put pride in niggas. You can't. You can't. All I did was I did history. I reverse history. Niggas say, yeah, you say history fake and then you use history. Yeah, you gotta hit a spell with a spell. I never said this. I always say history is fake. Take how you want to take it. But I use their history to remind you that that shit is fake. Yo. The fuck? But that doesn't necessarily create a sense of pride, a sense of belonging. I've been trying my best. I've been doing it. But it's not real. Like it doesn't like being right and being a winner, being a you know, an American, it doesn't create anything for these people because their values is based upon money, right? And their values is based upon um degenerate behaviors and shit. Like I'm saying, like we could talk about money all day, but again, money ain't about money no more. Money is about getting it out of a nigga ass. I already said that. Or money is about getting it for free. Money ain't about money. Money is about a scheme, a scam, a hustle, a flip. Uh, um, Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to contribute. Nobody wants to have a talent. Like this shit is garbage. So when everybody's about money, they're about a scam, a hustle, or a flip. They're not about a talent or creative ability and shit. And that's cool. I mean, bro, like I accept this shit as it is because I'm winning in my world. I did what I had to do, like, and I'm going to continue to do what I have to do. Like, I feel like this is this is the time. This is everything. I know it's crazy to understand, but I can't not unsee when I seen this shit. You know what I mean? Like I say, like, well, my mom, because I wanted to call my mom and ask her about, and like just talk to her about just like that whole funeral shit and all that shit. This, like, when I was saying to y'all on the last live show, I was like, the funeral rites is what niggas be caring about. Like, how many of y'all niggas thinking about what they gonna write on your tombstone? I know y'all not. I get it. Y'all degenerates. Y'all young. I'm young. I'm not thinking about it neither. I get it. But if when you get away from your degenerate behavior, you might think about what was on your grandma's tombstone. You might remember what was on your mama's or your, you know what I mean? Like on a nigga that uh, on a nigga that you went and seen at their funeral, how they had a tombstone, but their name on it and a message. Here lies. She was loved. You know what I mean? Like, what are niggas going to say about you?
And that's where I'm at with this shit. I realized that, yo, it's motherfuckers that want niggas to forget them. It's some niggas that want niggas to, I mean, like, I'm saying we the forgotten, but some niggas want to stay forgotten. Yeah. So I just understand why. And, you know, why we're toast. Like, we're definitely toast and shit. Like I say, niggas don't, you don't have it in you. We, we don't have it in you. The whole idea of it is, is a loss. But yeah, it's strange. It's strange. And it's funny though. It's strange and it's funny. It's exciting to see, you know what I'm saying? That I can see the solution. Not a solution. I don't see a solution. Then I can see the problem. I ain't gonna front like I don't see a solution. I don't see a solution. Like again, the white boy, he used trauma. He not afraid to play trauma games and to he know how to galvanize the people and shit, and to get everybody through trauma, keep them dumb, but get him, but they keep moving them through their lower chakras and shit through trauma. And so, like, you know, niggas is stuck. Niggas is going from trauma to trauma. Trying to be desensitized. Like this shit's corny, man. I'm just really upset at how bad it is. Like I said, we wish it could just be about information and shit. Like the truth, and the truth will set you free. Like that's not like again, like the truth will set you free from a lie. Okay, got you. But the truth ain't gonna set you free from a mentality. Like I don't know how to set a nigga free from a mentality. Like, we talk about mindsets and all this different shit, but you have again, I explained to you why you can hate your grandparents, right? Like I say, for some of us, our parents like that. Our mom got kids by different dudes, right? Um, she might got American Indian name that's not in the Bible, right? You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to be like them. We want to have a man and we want to marry a man and get married in the church and be religious. Not allowed. Okay, cool. So, like I said, for most of us, that was our grandparents. Our grandparents got kids by different men. She probably was never married or got married late and probably started going to church late, like in the 50s and 60s or some shit, right? So our parents are looking at them like, no, I want to get married. I want a husband. I want to, you know, live this white picket fence house shit, yada yada yada. So there's that divide. There's a divide. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, like we're made not to trust our parents, which is cool. I'm not mad at it. We supposed to trust in ourselves, right? Okay, cool. But you are parents. You know what I mean? Your kids, like that's what I'm saying. Like you are parents, bro. Like what will be on your tombstone? What will your kids say about you? What is the legacy? Like, and I get it. Nobody wants to think about that type of shit. But when you get older, right, and you gotta start thinking about your parents, and damn, I gotta worry about what's her funeral arrangements and shit, his and hers. You know what I mean? You might start thinking like, damn, I mean, I want to make sure people come out and celebrate my mom's life. I want to make sure that people come out and memorialize the people that I love, even if she changed her name to Muhammad. He changed his name to Malik. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, like that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to these organizations, these European foreign organizations that understand fellowship and understand support. Because again, the funeral is not about the dead as much as it is about the living. The living are enjoying the funeral. Like the living are participating in the homegoing service, right? So it's about the living remembering the dead. How do you want to be remembered? Like I'm like I say, I'm on some shit where I realize that it's like everybody here will all be forgotten if YouTube goes bankrupt. You know what I mean? If they shut down niggas account and they just decide they don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, curse words is just too much and they go on ABC. Everything with a curse word get erased, right? A lot of people, a lot of history, a lot of this information, a lot of hours and time would just disappear. And it's like, who would say what about where? You know what I mean? Like, think about that shit though. Like, and niggas don't like each other to the point where they would be glad that a motherfucker was forgotten, you know? Because it's every man for themselves. It's no, okay. I mean, again, like I say, I get it. I get a lot of love. Shout out to everybody out here that get a lot of love, no doubt. I'm not saying that there's not a lot of love, shares, and people passing the information. I'm saying as far as like the story, the work, the efforts. Like again, like I was saying, like it's just I don't want to get too deep, but it's just too. It's there's nothing, and I get it. Everybody accepted that is nothing. Like I said, like me coming back from a thing. I don't, okay, maybe the people like we got more people, whatever, whatever. But it just seemed like you know, um, I guess reality came back. You know what I mean? Like reality came back, and which is cool. Reality is reality, bro. People are where they are and shit in life. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just see like it's entertainment. It's in the moment. It's a it's like a dope CD collection. I used to have the dope CD collection. I used to have dope DVD collection. You know what I mean? For real. When a movie came, like imagine, like I used to take all my not all my DVD, but I used to take. I had like a big ass 250 pound book, not 250 disc book, right? Where you could like slide your DVDs in, slide your video games, slide your CDs, all that shit in one book, right? And just take it wherever I go. Hook, boom, boom, boom. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a DVD player? You know what I mean, where am I buying a DVD player at or a CD player in 2024 and shit? You know what I mean? Like, how many niggas had dope radio record collections and shit? And I'm not to say that you can't play records and I can't still keep a DVD player or whatever, but I'm just to say like shit. Time comes and goes, man. Niggas move on. You know what I mean? And I could just see it happening, but I see it.
I see me not letting it happen. Like I see me already seeing it, and like because I realize that like yo niggas don't understand the importance of this shit. And again like I say this is degenerate shit. Like you got scared niggas. You got scared niggas, bro. And cause why I say niggas are scared because again they about their money. Like if being an Indian don't have no value to it, niggas don't give a fuck about it. Niggas only like again, if I wanted to blow this shit up, how you blow it up? Land patents. Like if I was a like I say, no disrespect, but how you really blow this shit up is by opening up the schemes, opening up all the scams. You want to fuck around and blow this shit up? Let niggas start getting back to the land patents and start telling motherfuckers that you can find land and you can and do some fucking side like let the niggas run the crazy like I understand I shut all that shit down, but that's the shit that niggas will be attracted to. Free shit, free land. Like again, the girl might be going to jail trying to get free land, free shit. Was defending the scammers. Like I couldn't believe when she on there talking about the nigga. I said it. I'm like, yo, why would y'all let that girl sit up here and say shit about Hemock? Yeah, Hemock ain't no scammer. Hemock could give you what you got, eh? And now she facing all these charges and shit, right? But yeah, if you let the scammers in, this shit'll blow up because there's a value in the shit. Why is the value? Because niggas want free shit. So what do you do with niggas that want free shit? You sell them magic beans. You know what I mean? I could let the genealogy shit flow. I'm not saying I can't or anything no more. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just to say like I shut all that shit down. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the shit. Like niggas had tribes and all this shit. I shut all that shit down. But that's how you bring the scam up. And the scam is how you bring in the web. The web is how you bring in more people. And you fuck these niggas. You treat these niggas like sluts. And you do degenerate things to these niggas so they can feel comfortable. So they can feel used. So they can feel normal, right? You treat these niggas like degenerates. You talk to them all kinds of ways crazy. And you know, y'all have a good old time and shit. And toxicity, right? But I'm like, nah, we not fucking lying to no niggas about fucking land patents. But because again, that's what I'm saying. Like all of those niggas that you getting from land patents and all of those niggas you getting looking for genealogy, looking for was it D's and all that shit. They more niggas. They more degenerates. They more degenerates, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, and that's all really that's left. Like, what's gonna blow your shit up? Reparations, and some of these niggas is calling it restitution, right? Restitution and land patents. They gonna play the game with these niggas, because they know that y'all fucking bunch of degenerates, and y'all want some shit for free. So hey, let me have this free conversation. You know what I mean? And entertain these degenerate ass niggas that want free shit that's only here because they waiting for somebody to go get them something. But nobody got like I was trying to avoid that type of shit because it ain't real. Like you don't want to have that type of shit. But that's the generation though. Like again, and like I said, and all that shit is to me, it's the worst degenerate. It's the worst degenerate. You gonna get a motherfucker that's gonna go do a land patent search, right? And then they gonna go claim the land, right? And they got six brothers. Grandma got six kids, and they just one of six grandkids from one mom, and six other grandkids. Like, come on. But now it's your shit. Why? Because you seen a motherfucker online first. So you seen a nigga online first, and you went and you claimed it, and you ain't gonna share. Like that's how niggas is thinking. I'm gonna go get the land, and then I'm gonna flip it. Like niggas is on that type of shit.
Niggas is trying to get land patents to get land to flip. Like the girl actually said, the girl that's got 51 charges now, she said that somebody was trying to offer her a land grant, right? It's probably a lie. It's just a conversation, I'm sure, probably. But she was like, no, because you can't do all types of stuff on there. You can't build no hotels. You can't build no, like, like what? It's like, grant. I don't know, grant. I want a pat. That's what I got. She already talking about hotels and casinos and shit. Like, that's how these niggas is thinking. Like, no disrespect. But niggas, like I say, niggas want to join a tribe and they want to get free money. You know what I'm saying? Like, like motherfuckers, like the one nigga be saying, he be like, why do you, why would you say you, why you want to join a tribe? Why you want to know your genealogy if you don't want to join a tribe or some shit? Like, niggas want free money. Like, why would I join a tribe and I ain't gonna get no money? Like, the tribes don't get no money. Like you say, yeah, if it's a pandemic, something crazy, you know. But niggas is holding on to their black card. They want to get reparations. Like that look like is a more realistic thing. Cause unless you want a certain tribe, and you like you said, you got casinos and y'all really getting like y'all getting money from being a prison. Cause a lot of other reservations is owned by other Indians. Like Indians is on reservations, but they don't own those reservations. They's on such and such land, and they pay for that land from the government. So them niggas get money, but that's only two tribes that that own all the other reservations and shit, and they ain't letting y'all niggas in. So y'all going so that's slowing niggas up. They can't get free money, so they ain't tripping. They ain't trying to join no tribes and shit. You got to come with free money for these goddamn degenerates. You know what I mean? Like that's part of like